Good day, and I am Anne-Marie from Xperiland, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Xperiland. We started as a company doing just an extramural or co-curricular program at schools because there was a need for more practical experiments. Now, during the lockdown, we couldn't go and do our classes, so we were forced to go into a new medium, which we all know was the result of many businesses during this lockdown. And this was a wonderful opportunity for us. During the 10 years of Xperiland, we did a lot of classes for homeschoolers. We really do an enrichment to whatever curriculum you are using, because science is science. There is no beginning and there's no end, and you must not do light before you do sound. You can do ecology before you do space, doesn't matter. So sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming where to start and what is age appropriate. Now we have learned a lot, and that is that you can introduce a very difficult subject at a very early stage, such as the periodic table. Here I've got my t-shirt on, and the periodic table, we do not expect of children to learn something. We do not have assessment tools or nothing. Our main aim is to teach the child about the subject, do maybe a few age appropriate experiments, and then the child is not, there's no expectation that he must remember certain facts or nothing. He must enjoy what he does, so that next time when he is confronted with this in school, this is no shock to him and doesn't intimidate him at all. In actual fact, he is excited because he knows a little bit about the concept. So we divided our classes into two groups. We have a junior group, which caters for grade R to grade 3 about. So it's about 4 or 5 years to about 8 years. And then the senior group is from 9 to 12 years. Now, the reason for the separation is, one thing is what the child can actually still do with his hands. Some of them can't tie a knot when they are very small, but they can do that when they are older. So we try to do experiments that he will understand on his level, as well as on the other level. So we try to teach them a little bit of scientific principles, but we enrich whatever curriculum is being used. An example of this is we did a lesson on fireflies this week. So we did a lot. They had to color the firefly like this, and then the firefly, we did the life cycle. We enriched all of these lessons. Well, we try to enrich all of them with one or some of the scientists that's been involved in discovering certain things. So we did the life cycle of the firefly. They had to color this according to how a firefly looks, and then they did a circuit as well and did this for the firefly. So this was a very nice lesson, and they enjoyed it so much. But with our lessons then, we either have a contact class, so a direct class. You can come to the class mainly in Pretoria, because we are a group of about 5 presenters, and most of us is in Pretoria. Then you can do a video class. So no matter where you are in which country you are, you can still do the video classes and do and then partake in the experiments. Most of the time I try to do an experiment that you will be able to get whatever you need on a shelf somewhere. So it's a little bit of trouble just going to the shop and get that, but there are things that one can't find in a normal shop. And for that need was addressed then to start with the science boxes, to pack a box with things that you won't get maybe in the shop so easily, but still explains and help them with doing your experiments. Then we have a very talented, one of our presenters is a very talented woman, and she started writing stories about Exie and Perry, which is in Xperiland. And then in the story we talk about the subject for that week or whatever we are busy with, and then we try to bring in some scientists, so a little bit of history, a little bit of more science. So in this case we looked at Professor Eric Holm, which is a entomologist. He was a professor here at Tuks University, at University of Pretoria. And so we bring in a little bit of our scientists so that they learn a little bit of history. Then they have the story, and then you do the experiment as well. So a wide variety of activities so that the child can actually enjoy the lesson and enjoy the science, because that is what we are passionate about, and so that the science is no threat to any child, but just fun and learning while you are busy. So with this we did a little electrical circuit as well. So teaching a whole variety of things in one lesson. In our two groups, we have the junior group and then we have the senior group. And the junior group will then do a little bit different experiments to that what we do in the senior group. That is more or less my story. I hope that you, if you have never experienced one of our classes, please watch one of the videos that's available on YouTube. When we do the video classes, it's either on a WhatsApp, I send a video on WhatsApp, or on a Telegram group, or even on the YouTube links for the lesson. And then I email the lesson to the particular parent as well, so that they have the lesson in in a written form, and then they can watch the videos as well. So I hope that this finds you well, and that if you've never been to one of our classes, please contact us at our email address, and then I would gladly speak to you. Thank you.